Lesson: Policy Standardization Challenges. Policy standardization in the realm of blockchain and artificial intelligence governance presents a unique set of challenges and opportunities. As these technologies continue to evolve, the need for coherent and standardized policies becomes more pressing. Standardization can facilitate interoperability, enhance security, and build trust among stakeholders. However, achieving this goal is fraught with challenges, including varying regulatory environments, technological complexities, and differing stakeholder interests. This lesson aims to provide actionable insights and practical frameworks for navigating these challenges. Blockchain and AI technologies operate across borders, making them subject to diverse regulatory landscapes. Each jurisdiction may have its own set of rules and standards, which can create inconsistencies and hinder the development of universal policies. For instance, the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation imposes strict data privacy requirements that may conflict with blockchain's inherent transparency and immutability. Professionals must develop a nuanced understanding of these regulatory landscapes and adapt their strategies accordingly. One practical tool to address this challenge is the Regulatory Technology Platform, which can help streamline compliance processes by providing real-time updates on regulatory changes and ensuring that blockchain applications adhere to local laws. Another challenge in policy standardization is the technical complexity of blockchain and AI systems. These technologies are still in their developmental stages, which means that standards are continuously evolving. To manage this complexity, professionals can employ the use of standardized frameworks like the ISO IEC 38500-2015 for IT governance, which provides principles for effective governance of IT, including blockchain systems. This international standard can serve as a guideline for organizations to align their blockchain initiatives with business objectives while ensuring compliance with regulatory requirements. Stakeholder diversity further complicates the standardization process. Blockchain and AI ecosystems consist of various parties, including developers, users, regulators, and service providers, each with distinct interests and objectives. Building consensus among these stakeholders can be challenging, yet it is crucial for developing effective standards. Collaborative platforms, such as the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, provide a model for fostering cooperation among stakeholders. The EEA brings together industry leaders, startups, and academics to develop common standards and best practices for Ethereum-based applications, demonstrating how collaboration can lead to the successful standardization of blockchain technology. To further illustrate the challenges and strategies of policy standardization, consider the case of the Internet of Things and blockchain integration. IoT devices generate vast amounts of data, and blockchain offers a secure and decentralized method of managing this data. However, the lack of standardized protocols for IoT and blockchain integration has led to interoperability issues. To address this, the IEEE has developed the IEEE P248E.1 standard, which outlines a framework for the use of blockchain in IoT environments. This framework provides guidelines for data format, security, and interoperability, offering a practical solution to the standardization challenge. A step-by-step approach to implementing policy standardization involves several key stages. First, professionals must conduct a comprehensive analysis of the existing regulatory environment and identify potential conflicts with blockchain and AI applications. This analysis should include consultations with legal experts and regulators to ensure a thorough understanding of the relevant laws and standards. Next, organizations should engage in stakeholder mapping to identify all parties involved in the blockchain and AI ecosystem. Understanding the interests and objectives of each stakeholder is essential for building consensus and developing standards that are acceptable to all parties. Once stakeholders are identified, the next step is to establish a governance framework that outlines the roles and responsibilities of each party. This framework should include mechanisms for decision-making, conflict resolution, and continuous improvement. The use of smart contracts can facilitate governance by automating processes and ensuring transparency and accountability. For example, Smart contracts can be used to enforce compliance with agreed-upon standards, providing a practical tool for policy implementation. After establishing a governance framework, organizations should focus on developing and implementing technical standards. This involves collaborating with industry bodies, such as the International Organization for Standardization and the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, to align their efforts with existing standards. Organizations should also invest in research and development to address technical challenges and innovate new solutions that advance standardization efforts. Finally, continuous monitoring and evaluation are crucial for ensuring the effectiveness of policy standardization. Organizations should establish metrics and benchmarks to assess the impact of their standards on blockchain and AI applications. Regular reviews and updates to policies and standards are necessary to keep pace with technological advancements and regulatory changes. Feedback from stakeholders should be incorporated into these reviews to ensure that standards remain relevant and effective. Statistics highlight the urgency and importance of policy standardization in blockchain and AI governance. According to a report by the World Economic Forum, 10% of global GDP is expected to be stored on blockchain by 2027. This projection underscores the need for robust and standardized policies to manage the risks and opportunities associated with blockchain technology. Furthermore, a study by PwC indicates that AI could contribute up to $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030, emphasizing the transformative potential of AI and the necessity of standardized governance frameworks. In conclusion, policy standardization in blockchain and AI governance is a complex but essential endeavor. By understanding the regulatory landscape, leveraging technical frameworks, and fostering stakeholder collaboration, professionals can navigate the challenges of standardization and enhance the efficacy of their governance strategies. Practical tools such as RegTech platforms, smart contracts, and collaborative industry alliances offer valuable resources for addressing real-world challenges. As blockchain and AI continue to evolve, ongoing efforts to develop and implement standardized policies will be crucial for ensuring the security, interoperability, and trustworthiness of these transformative technologies.